Bernie Grant, please. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? All right. Can I say that I am fed up with going on marches of black people, especially black men, but also black women, who have been killed, maimed, or tortured by the police. I'm fed up with it. I marched in '85 when Mrs. Jarrett, Cynthia Jarrett, was killed by police on Broadwater Farm. I marched again when Cynthia Gross was shot. Cherry Gross was shot right here in South London. And I marched when Roland Adams was killed, when Stephen Lawrence was killed, and we marched when Joy Gardner was killed. And these people, whether they be police officers or whether they be just racists and fascists that have done it, we reckon it's about time we put an end to this. It's got to stop sometime. And I'm fed up with this marching. And I'm hoping that this is the last time that I will be on a platform talking about yet another black person who has been killed at the hands of the police. You know, I haven't mentioned them all. I know Colin Roach and there are a whole number of other people. But you know, what are we going to do about it? That's what I want to know. What are we going to do about it?
Burn down Parliament.
We don't want it. But when we turn to the British system to give us justice, we don't get it. And I can tell you now that there is a Joy Gardner court case going on at the moment. And they'll all get off. Right? And one of the reasons is that the prosecution that has been put forward is an absolute and thorough disgrace. They've got two Queen's Counsels defending the defendants, and an ordinary barrister is a prosecutor, and he's totally bloody useless. I could do a better job myself, and I'm not even a lawyer.
Hey, Bernie Grant, we're over this side. We're over this side.
We want to have to put an end to it. Now I'm in Parliament. They say, you know, Bernie, you mustn't rabble rouse. They say you mustn't cause trouble.
You should be there then.
They say you must put up your hand and act like an honorable gentleman.
No.
And I said, well, let me try it to see how far we get. And I asked the Home Secretary a question the other day in Parliament. After I heard of the death of Brian Douglas, killed again at the hands of the police, I put on a question because there didn't seem to be much publicity. I don't know who is the MP for Brian Douglas, but whoever that person is, I haven't heard them say anything at all. Well, I haven't heard them say anything. And I put on a question because I noticed that this thing would have gone almost unnoticed apart from the struggles of the people here today and others. And I wanted the matter raised in Parliament because I know that the papers feed off of the questions that you put them. So I asked the Home Secretary, how many people have been killed by the police using the long-handled batons since they've had them some 5 months or other? And you know what that cretin had to say to me in response? His response was, and bear in mind that there's only one person who's been killed. I asked for who was the person, and I asked for the ethnicity of the person. And you know what he said? He said it would cost too much money to be able to give the answer to this question.
Disgrace.
Now, this one single solitary black person has been and yet they could not find the money to find the answer to that simple question. So what are we going to do? We march. We use the system.
Under attack and we fight.
What's the answer? Because I don't know that I know the answers at all. Or when I make my suggestions, people say all sorts of things. But we have to get an answer because we can no longer allow this situation to occur, whereby our young people are being killed and our old people and our women are being killed by racists, by fascists, whether they be in the police force or whether they be in the general population of this country. So let us all today unite under whatever banner is appropriate and get together with those people who are supporting us, those progressive people, in order to ensure that we put a stop to this nonsense, this waste of human life, that we put a stop to this barbarism that is going on in this country. So that let us move forward and let us use the memory of Brian Douglas and let us fight yet again for justice. We don't know where we're going to get it from, but it's going to come somewhere. But we have to maintain that struggle. We have to keep up the pressure on these people, because if we could put pressure on the South African government, that bastion of apartheid, and release Mandela, then we can make sure that we get rid of some of these bastards who are right in there. Thank you very much, friends.
Yeah, one more time, give it up for Bernie.